MaJaMa. MaJaMa. MaJaMa.
Welcome back, everyone, to MaJaMa Jams, a show where we discuss other people's work to avoid doing our own. And once again, trashing those trailers. Back for another episode of MaJaMa Trashes Trailers. And this week, a bit of a hallowed grounds around this household here. It is a new installment in the ultra-wacky B-movie iconicness that is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, of which, Mateo, there are, of course, how many movies?
This would be the fifth one.
This would be the fifth one. This came out of nowhere. I believe you just showed this to us today and just dropped out of without any sort of fanfare. This one called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes Organic Intelligence. We have our quickly becoming a fixture in the B movies, Daniel Roebuck playing a military captain, sea captain, something.
They introduce all the characters and it's just a bunch of old people.
But there is Eric Roberts.
Yeah, God, he will do anything.
He is like Eugene Levy.
It always makes me laugh that he is,
But
he has a prominent role in The Dark Knight.
You're a lucky man.
And then he's in this. And then he's in, hey, that cat's talking. Why doesn't anyone have a cyst on their throat? Or whatever it's called.
It's called A Talking Cat.
Yes. Is he in that? Eric Roberts, right?
Yeah, possibly.
God, can you imagine looking at Eric Roberts' IMDb? So, we...
Be there for days.
Scroll.
Haven't heard of a single one of these.
So it's...
My microphone was closed, but never mind. I'll dub it. 5. Okay, good. It is a talking cat. There you go.
So,
Should we all just turn them off?
Yes.
we have a very short length trailer. Could be more of a teaser.
Yeah.
It
I
looks...
think they call it a teaser.
It looks... Like
It
we were talking
looks-
about with Masters, like, can't you find some cinematographer that's like, we're going to give some classic grime or make it look
Once
like a
again, though,
B-movie,
why try?
as opposed to
Why
just...
try?
It's that too crispy, modern, not really that great.
It just looks gray.
Yes.
CGI tomato explosions and
Well, we also get a practical tomato, though, right?
yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Which, I mean, always for doing
There's
that.
that.
Like,
But like the whole trailer selling them on like they are. It's also they are back as opposed to they're back. Like why not just contract it? Make it
they
sound-
are back.
Yeah,
They are here.
and like if you're really trying to appeal to people who know this franchise, like this is not not the way to go. Like it was birthed as a low budget film, but you could actually do something that actually looks cool and actually looks unique and looks funny. There's not a shred of humor in the trailer.
Yeah.
Other than the situational, tomato has teeth and it's killing people. Like besides that, what else is there
Yeah.
to sell the idea of it's a humor?
Well, Mateo, we watched, and I think it was actually kind of a guiding light when we were going to do Bad CGI Sharks, but we all watched and loved the first one. Very funny. The meeting room scene with the incredibly small boardroom. That is how you sum up MaJaMa's collective sense of humor.
Yeah.
We were all wrapped over that. That defines us as a trio.
I must apologize for the size of this room, gentlemen.
But Mateo, how are those sequels? I don't think I've ever seen them. Are they?
The second one is pretty darn funny.
Yeah.
The ears are perfect. The mouth, perfect. The eyes are never right.
Professor Gangrene?
What?
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I found Tara.
The third one is okay.
Which one's got Clooney too?
The second one.
Second one?
Yes.
Have a goobers?
The Return of the Killer Tomatoes, and then there is the Killer Tomato Strikes Back.
Are they all
Strike
within
Back.
the 80s, or did they kind of space it out?
Well, the first one is 81,
Ooh, well.
and then I think that the second one is 83, 84. And I remember that John Astin told me when he's in the second one and the third one, I think, and maybe the fourth one. I don't remember. But they told him, he told me, never watch the first one. Just like go with it. Just like trust us. You're gonna be in the second one. In fact, he's having a blast
While you were watching the end of this stupid movie, we paid a little visit to the parking lot. Anybody like a good deal on a slightly used Blaupunk?
I mean, like Matthew said, in theory, the first one is, and these should be an absolute blast. Should be an absolute blast. Like, this looks like I don't know, there's that sense of like modernness, but like it looks too, it's no style or crisp.
Yeah.
I'm thinking almost,
Yeah.
I don't want to judge, but the Mutilator 2 trailer, the look of it just looked like,
Did that come out?
I don't know.
It's like your aunt is like, oh, hey, you want to film a trailer for your film? Like, yo, you're gonna do the trailer for me? And you're like, okay, let's set it up. Let's do it over the weekend. Like,
Well,
why
dude,
try? Why
but
even do it?
there should be,
Just put the gun in your mouth.
there should be a personality, and too often times it just feels like you make it look slick, but you don't have a personality, and you don't like. I know the B movie or the straight to DVD or the trash or the Z grade, whatever you want to call it. I think every movie should try to have a personality that makes it last in some way.
At least you got
He-
David Coach.
Robeck. Oh no, yeah, there is also David.
Oh, David Ketchner,
Yes.
another guy who the IMDb list is probably insane.
Yeah.
From Snakes on the Plane.
What the?
And from Final Destination 4.
Little bit of trivia,
So?
not trivia. Fun question: who works more incessantly, David Ketchner or Keegan-Michael Key? I feel like both of them are the most reliable, basically like the Washington on the dollar bill level of just like recognizable. Oh, that guy's face can like, oh, you have a comedy, you need a wacky principal or like a jerk, like, oh my God.
They are, and I'm saying it in the best possible way because it sounds an insult, but it's not. They are an appliance that runs
Yes,
well.
you're
They are-
always
they are
reliable, always reliable.
You know that wherever you put them,
They'll do good.
deliver and they're fine.
They're funny.
Yeah.
So again, I would like to think that this might be fun, but I
No.
feel
No
I-
chance. No chance.
I feel like the problem is that what we talk about with the shark movies, where you get the name and the day's work is done. Every movie, it's out.
Yeah.
Well, this looks like it's going to be crap. Have a good night, guys.
No, because he has to do the stuff. So let's pause 1 second. The trailer doesn't show any comedy, any
No personality.
no personality, and it's very flat. The cinematography is flat.
No real dialogue or lines. Or even
No,
story
nothing.
or-
It's just like
Cruise now filming the 5th installment, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes Organic Intelligence.
Hello, my name is Norman. You're gonna see mutant tomatoes, you're gonna see puppets, you're gonna see lots of tomato spatter everywhere, but it's all tomato juice, so it's all safe and fun.
probably they still have to do color correction or something. I hope, so it's gonna be a little more pumped up, but still.
Well, I mean, I think the problem is that it's that you have to swing for longevity, or maybe you don't have to.
Alexa, stop.
You always have to swing for
This episode is just
Yes.
butchered.
longevity. And you might say sometimes you don't have to, but then it's just going to become a product and it's unwatchable. And I think that's why
That's what happened.
the whole underground subculture of these Z-grade movies, some people love them. I honestly think it's abhorrent and awful and shouldn't exist, because if you don't put the work to have a little bit of love and care or try to make a distinct personality or to have some sort of longevity, it's not a film, it's just a product. And so like this,
It's not even a product.
the Fifth Tomatoes could
You
probably
have to pay for it to be the product.
It's produce.
the Fifth Tomatoes
Nice.
could probably be amazing, but it looks like it's just like, okay, the name works, pump this out. Like, no, act as if Christopher Nolan is directing the Odyssey, which you probably chuckle at, but I guarantee you can get gold out of anything if you just treat, okay, I want to swing for the fences. This is a new Tomatoes for a new generation. I know it's got a cult audience. I don't want to judge too much on this short trailer, but like you said, it seems to have no, like, dude, where is these franchises? I want to see how the new Street Trash is.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm horny. Aren't you horny?
And it's also, if you're waiting almost 30 years, I guess, to do a sequel, and you do something that is mediocre, and once again, based upon a trailer, which is mediocre,
Yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah.
Because
who's gonna see it?
yeah, all of your fans are dead or they're old. And so it's a very weird operation. And plus, the fact that it comes out of the blue. Just
Yeah,
like that.
How did you find out about it?
Um,
Does it just pop up and recommended?
It's yes. And on their website, on killertomatoes.com or whatever it's called, you can actually reserve the
Theatrical
ticket for the
tickets?
screening, but there isn't even the trailer. It's just like, it's weird.
Clever detectives
Marina Cifuentes, FBI, Federal Vegetable Investigator.
try to crack the case behind the Killer Tomatoes.
Well, yes, it does seem odd I mean, all things considered, within the B-movie world, it's a pretty huge franchise, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's got a decent amount of almost pop culture knowledge, or at least
Cartoon.
I'm going to say the retro knowledge, because the cartoon, the toy line.
Do you think we can talk this over?
And I assume that it will do fine on streaming, because I guess that if they do one night at the theaters,
What? Why? Just why? Or you should get embarrass yourself.
I mean,
Just being.
it's
probably to qualify for
Yeah.
possibly awards.
Well, I mean,
something.
look
Okay. Good luck with that. If that's your grand plan.
Look at the Terrifier effect. You know, of course, it has many detractors, but Terrifier swung and it became one of these that carved an identity
Yeah.
because they were swinging for the fences. Damien
Like-
meant business. Like,
With Tomatoes, you either got to double down if you're gonna redo it. Double down on the comedy or double down on the gore.
Yeah.
or both. Dude, why don't it's kind of like you critique us when we it feels like we don't want to get into the weirdness that we love as MaJaMa. We're always still worried about plot structures. Like, how come no one is like, I am going to take on the tomato? And again, very short trailer. We haven't seen it. Maybe it could surprise us. I don't think it will.
We know.
But
We know.
why it doesn't some young, crazy nutso raised by like a B-movie loving dad, cinephile, fresh
Doesn't work
kid
that way,
grab
man.
this and be
Doesn't
like,
work that
I'm
way.
going to make the Fifth Tomatoes go down in cult history. It's going to be berserk. I mean, I didn't end up being too crazy. Did you guys end up seeing the newest Toxie? I actually
You saw
We
it.
saw it together.
Well, I at least remembered I saw it. I forgot, but
It was
sadly,
a horrible date.
sadly to say, I don't spend as much time at the
There will
movies
not
with
be a
these
second.
gentlemen
Yeah.
as I like. Forgot it was you guys. Did you? I forget. Did you?
I wasn't there. It was after the car.
That's
accident.
right. We saw it together. Okay.
Ow.
He just
Yes.
said that.
No. I forgot you weren't there. God. What did you think? I forget. All right. All right, granted, it wasn't.
Why was he so short?
It didn't dazzle me, but it did not feel like a
No.
bleh.
Yeah.
Right? It felt like some guy came in and tried to make a vision. That's all I ask. Even if I don't like it, I feel like I wasn't crazy about the new Toxic Avenger, but I feel like it tried and it swung and it did something that had verve.
It
That's
seemed
all
that
I need.
It seemed that he was too worried of being a trauma movie, and
Without having the actual FU spirit.
yes, and in fact, one of the best part was the cookie at the end where he is teaching how to make a.
You want to put the butter on the bread first so it crisps evenly. Put butter in the pan first, it's uneven, and it can burn, and that's not good.
He forgot about the whole thing.
I remember a little bit. But my point is this.
I've heard of eggs.
This Rotten Tomatoes trailer is a great example for the movies are always going to be a business, but you're going to have a lot of low-budget Z-grade stuff that's just a business move, and therefore it is unwatchable.
This is real life. This isn't some game.
There are some people out there that like this trash, whether or not they like it ironically or so bad it's good, it's not. But I think the lesson is no matter what your material is, you have to swing for longevity and have a distinct personality. You could do anything. This and so much others, the whole friggin', hey, the copyright's up, let's make movies, the Screamboat and the Mean One and the Winnie movies, all that feels like business move, grab the name, whatever. Swing, and you should be all right, even if I don't connect with it. This is a good example of, I think, it going bad. What do you guys think? Are we seeing this?
Wait, what is it?
Tomatoes.
I will because I'm
All
sentimentally
right.
attached.
I give a
to
half. Like I said, we want it to work.
Ever
all right.
since I found the first one in London, yes.
The first one was amazing. I remember this, like I said, the boardroom scene. They can't fit into exactly what we like. Guys, how about you? You know this franchise? Are you a fan? Are you an old man? Are you a young kid? Is anyone watching this right now? Drop a comment if you plan to see it. Drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, because we drop a lot of these movie nerd type things. But from our couch to yours, from your tomato-laden couch. Hopefully you're not throwing tomatoes at the screen when you hear me blah, blah, blah.
It's their screen.
It's their screen.
They wouldn't do that. It's too much work to clean up afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a jams.
It's certainly been a jam.
Yes.
MaJaMa. MaJaMa.